1,200 kids in the heart of Illinois are looking for a place to call home.
Morning reporter Alex Mankey sat down with those in the business to find out how the adoption process and foster care system works. Alex?
So that adoption or foster care route can be confusing to potential parents, but everyone I spoke with says that journey is worth every high and every low. ALYSSA Emanuelson knew early that she wasn't going to have the traditional family.
I had a miscarriage when I was in my mid-20s, and miscarriages run in my family on both sides, and so I knew it was going to be something that was going to be more difficult for me. And then as I approached 30, I knew I really wanted a family, and so fostering just seemed like the next natural step.
After being placed into about 20 different foster homes by the age of 6, Shayla was placed with Emanuelson.
Shayla was legally free, meaning that they'd already terminated parental rights, and she had been legally free for about 2.5 years when she came to my home.
The two ladies bonded and decided to become official family members about 2 years ago when Shayla was 7.5.
After 6 months, then we elected to adopt. It was a decision that was made mutually. Shayla was asked by her caseworker, her CASA, and myself if that's what she wanted to do, and she said yes.
Emanuelson started her family with a beautiful daughter, but says their journey isn't always easy.
She's been exposed to a lot more as a little kid than what most of us have, even in our 30s.
She adds they work through problems with age-appropriate truths. Foster care parent recruiter CHRISTINA HITE at Family Corps says foster parents have to parent differently.
The truth is, foster parenting is kind of having your hearts in two worlds at the same time. So your heart is sometimes fully in with the child, but also fully in for that family, hoping to root for them.
HITE says the most common concerns when it comes to fostering are about the court system and any potential fees, but there are none. Both women want to encourage people to open their hearts to an unconventional family.
They're just willing to put their heart on the line because they know these kids deserve a family.
I would tell people to be open to adopting kids that aren't babies or under 2, but if that's what they want to do, just be prepared that the kids that are adopted do have other struggles that a kid that you've had from birth doesn't necessarily have.
Emanuelson says she would like to see more support for foster families in Illinois. A beautiful family created by fostering and adopting. Shayla does have contact with most of her biological siblings. We'll talk more about resources for foster families coming up in our next hour. Donnie?